So this is probably going to be my most personal video by far, especially towards the end where I'm gonna insert a clip of kind of a mental health update sort of. Also, I haven't played Creatures of Sonaria and I don't even know how long. It's been at least a few months. But since my channel revolves kind of around Creatures of Sonaria right now, I'm gonna check it out. This is gonna be weird. Also, this is gonna be the Q&A video mostly. I made it before, but I didn't like it because it was messy, and now I'm making it again. And usually I record audio and gameplay separately, but this time I think I'm not gonna do that. It depends. I may redo this video for a third time if it's too messy. Oh, why is this game dying? Oh no. Oh yeah, the server is pretty empty. I don't remember what I was saying. Anyways, I think I was saying that I may redo this a third time if it's too messy. Oh yeah, okay. It's not dying. What? Hold on. I mean, yeah, it probably is compared to what it was before, but how many people are playing right now? This is pretty good. I mean, it's been higher, but they're just in a dead server. Anyways, jeez, I have to wait for everything to load too. A corruption is spreading across Sonaria. Work together to restore each region. Defeat corrupted NPCs, destroy corrupted goods, and activate purification. Yes, aspires to earn global restoration points.
Every global point unlocks new bonuses, expense defense shop, allowing you to purchase more ores with corrupted shrooms.
Skip, don't care really. I know that who is my favorite creature in the game has been remodeled, and I remember taking a look at it before, just a tiny bit when it got updated. And I remember not. I mean, I kind of like it, but I remember I didn't really like I think it was the run animation, to be specific. See, it is pretty cute. At least he's keeping his essence. I remember not liking the run animation, I think it was. Also, all my skins are burned for it. What's this one? Who knows? Who knows what this... Oh, no, I just got this skin by Diddly Leech. No, maybe they can remake it. I don't know. This is the bluey one. Is it even gonna load? Probably not. This is the clown one. Oh my gosh. That's so sad. What's the zombie look like? It's my working glitched. So this is the Q&A video, and I can already tell it's gonna be a lot. Oh my, things aren't even loaded properly. What the heck is this? What is all this purple on the map? I'm gonna go look at Oasis and probably chill there until I die. If you hear that time passing, it's my favorites. What is that? What the heck? I want to take a look at you. Come back. Yep, just drama per usual. What the? Oh no, please, oh. This is not a good sign. These corpses are not a good sign. Let me see if my mouse. Yep, my mouse is okay. Please don't eat me. There's food all around. Look how laggy I am. The creatures are moving like you can count the frames. Sit down here and proceed with the first question. Okay, so the first question from Eon. Yeah, the user. That's on screen. The first question is, do you like pudding? It's a good starting point. I like the taste of it, but I don't really like the texture. It's kind of gloopy. I don't really like the gloopiness of it, but Also, I don't really like chocolate most of the time. It's only certain times that I like chocolate. So chocolate pudding, not really. Texture, not really. Banana pudding is pretty good for taste, yes. I guess that's the question. That's the question answered. First question answered. Okay, so Raspberry Cougar asked, I recently saw your video from a year ago on what it's like to be a content creator for Creatures of Sonaria. My question was, do you still get 20 areas a month or 5? Because I've been seeing some CCs only get 5 per month. Yes. Okay, so it's 5. You do. Okay, so you saw from the beginning of this video, I redeemed my Aries, and it's 5 a month. So that bit of the information from that video is probably more than a year old now. Yeah, definitely. Um, that's the only information that's outdated. So, Raph, I think it's Raph Edits says or ask, what is your favorite animal? So my favorite animal is cats. That's my favorite animal. Domesticated cats. Oh no. My favorite animal is domesticated cats. Yes. But I think that's kind of a basic answer, so I'm gonna give you a more creative answer. My second favorite animal are foxes. I think they used to, for the longest time, my second favorite animal used to be painted wild dogs, but I think it's changed to foxes. I don't know, but I really like the aesthetic, the look of painted wild dogs. So they also asked, what's my favorite color? My favorite color is purple, specifically magenta and fuchsia. The Deadly Disease asked, do you play Doodle World? I haven't in years. Probably like 2 years. I haven't played it in 2 years, but I have played it, and it is one of my favorite games on Roblox. Okay, so Teddy asked quite a bit of questions. Teddy's one of my friends, so they asked quite a few. There's another red around the map. I don't know if this is Oasis, guys. I want to get a good look at this person. I don't have any weird plushies on me. I don't have any plushies on me, actually. I heard that Woodtrick is kind of OP, like an OP ankle biter. I don't know how true that is, but I remember getting hype, and that movie is definitely causing chaos, by the way. So Teddy again. Teddy asked, will I make short form content? I don't really like shorts. I'm kind of against the whole shorts thing, mainly because I think it destroys people's attention spans. Like, why am I running straight to a Ken? Nice glow tail, I guess. What was that? It's short form content. I don't like it because it destroys people's attention spans. I believe that. I feel like longer form content is more genuine. But maybe in the future I will make like rarely make like shorts that don't even relate to my content. Like just random clips I may post to my shorts. I do that to my personal Instagram, but I don't know. Probably not is the answer to that. Most likely to like 98% chance that I won't make short form content. So they also ask, will you return to making Dragon World and Doodle World content? So for Dragon Adventures, no, probably not. I think it's geared towards a more younger audience, which is kind of interesting because I usually like. Is this edible, by the way? This water is corrupted and guilt. No, it's not. There's the answer. It's a Sig. I haven't seen the remodel. Let me take a peek. Let me take a little sneak peek at this. Let me look. No, I'm scared now. They went invisible. I wanted to look. Gee, did you see that jump, by the way? That was kind of impressive. This is high. Dragon Adventures, no. I think it's geared towards a more younger audience again, which is interesting because I usually I like things that are geared towards a younger audience, but I don't know. I feel like it's not for me anymore. 2 more questions from Teddy. The first question is, how did you find out about Sonaria Studios? I didn't even see this guy next to me. So I found out about Sonaria Studios from a YouTuber called, I think it's Desuns, I think it is. They kept appearing on my homepage for YouTube. kind of consistently, and I just decided like whatever, I'll watch a video. The main thing that grabbed me into, like pulled me into Creatures of Sonaria was the models, because I think they're really well done. And so I tried it for myself, and I liked it. I got obsessed with it. It's been a while. I think it's been since 2022, 2021, I don't know. So I was obsessed with Creatures of Sonaria. I was for years. And recently the hyperfixation has died down significantly. And then Teddy asked, what are your hobbies? I have a lot of creative hobbies. So I like to draw, I like to sculpt, and just crafting in general. That's my main hobby. I think that's what people know about me most. I think even making videos counts. Another one is listening to music. That's one of my main hobbies. I do that daily. It was probably hourly even on most days. Another thing I do daily, hourly, is watching YouTube. I like to game, but only very specific games, usually if they include animals or some sort of animal-like thing. Also, I prefer to watch people game than to actually game myself, I think. Okay, so Great Wolf Pearl asks, do I have any pets? I don't know why I'm spacing it like that way, but anyways. I have a cat named Peaches, a cat named Charlotte, who is my favorite child. I have a... She's my best friend. Okay. So I have a cat named Cody. That's all my cats. I have 2 ferrets as well, Pocky and Mushy. And I have... Well, my sister has 2 rats, Olive and Banana. Also, is my goober... Yeah, he's good. He's fine. Terry asked kind of a personal question. Yes. So they asked what's my best childhood memory. It's gonna be a little personal here. I don't remember a lot of my childhood, so it's kind of hard to really answer that question. The things I do remember are more simpler, I guess. Like playing on the Wii with my sister and brother is fond memory. And also another thing is playing Animal Jam in like 2014. Things that seem more smaller mean a lot more to me than like more impactful things. Like things that people would think are exciting aren't like that meaningful to me compared to those small little memories, I guess. So Grape, yay, Grape, best friend. So Grape asked, what's my favorite music artist? They added a little smiley face, I think, in the comment too. Because I hinted that I wanted that question to be asked. The answer has actually kind of changed. What the heck is that? The answer has kind of changed. It would have surprised me that to say that like a year ago it changed a bit. So my favorite music artist, like, of all time is Willwood. I think that's one of the first things that people know about me is my hyperfixation towards Willwood. But the answer has kind of also changed because I am more Oh my... I'll help you. Yes, you're welcome. Oh, no, it's a Minoe. It's another Minoe. Is that the one I saw in Oasis that was terrorizing people? I don't know. I like them though. They're nice to me. They like me. Sure, we're good, we're cool. The answer has kind of changed, and the part of it changed is I am currently more obsessed with... This is not a joke, by the way. I'm more obsessed with Michael Jackson than I am with Willwood at the moment. But he's still... Willwood is still my favorite, like, all-time artist. Michael Jackson is the artist that I'm currently obsessed with. And that is not a joke. It's because of the Michael Jackson movie. Anyways, it's mainly because of the Michael Jackson movie. Grape also asks, what's my favorite fruit? Grape knows the answer to this question. I actually answered it quite recently because it was just a side topic that we had. But I'm gonna answer it anyways because you guys don't really know. You probably don't know what my favorite fruit is. My favorite fruit is watermelon. My second favorite fruit is pineapple. Very close second is pineapple. Grape also ask again, What's my favorite smell? My favorite smell is probably rain. The smell of rain is pretty good. I think this is the last great question. Great ask. How I got my cats, my kitties. Where did they come from? Gary, Charlotte, and Kobe were all rescued, adopted, I think. I don't know. They're all from shelters. Kanga, who I haven't mentioned before. I will try to put an image of Kanga on screen. Kanga was a gift to my mom from a friend. Peach we got from my terrible grandma, my evil, evil villain grandma. Yes, my grandma neglected Peach, and they also like abused her and stuff. So we inherited her because she couldn't take care of her anymore. What is this? This is the thing I saw before, I think. What is that? What is? Oh, it's. Guys, the reason why it ran away from me the reason why it ran away from me just now, is because it's an NPC. Okay, next question. So, Blaze, who's also from my Discord server, they ask why did I become a CC, content creator for, I guess, Creatures of Sonaria? And this doesn't seem like a personal question, but it is actually the most personal question on this Q&A, I think. Anyways, venting and mentioning their mental health. If you are comfortable with strangers doing that, you can skip until this part of the video that's on screen. So my first Creatures of Sonaria video was 4 years ago, so that's 2022, I think. So I posted that, I think it's the Rockaroos. I think that's what it's called, the Fire Horse. I posted that video is because I was very depressed. I was highly depressed. And this lasted to 2020 to 2024. I hinted at my mental health throughout that time, by the way. If people have stuck around since the beginning of my channel, you may remember me hinting towards my negative mental health. I think I specifically this. When this creature released is, I think, the video that I really mentioned that I wasn't doing good. So I needed an outlet for my emotions, and I needed an outlet for my creativity, and also I need a sense of purpose. That's basically the reason why I got into making YouTube videos for Creatures of Sonaria. So during this time, when I was getting appreciation and a positive acknowledgement, it meant a lot to me, probably more than people have realized. Even if it wasn't like a lot, it still meant people's kindness during a tough time in their life meant a lot to me. The reason why I also kept making content is because of my supportive community. I didn't want people to be let down, I guess. And then once I became, I hit the requirements to become a CC, it's just like, why wouldn't you pursue that goal? It's just a little extra bonus. So after, I think 5 months of submitting applications, 1 per month, I was approved. And the reason why I wanted to be a CC, I think I even outworked this in my applications, is because I wanted to make a positive impact on the community. Specifically the community that, showed kindness to me during a tough time. I wanted to, I guess, repay that and stuff. So that's the reason why, and that's how I became a CC. There you go. All good. Welcome back if you skipped to this part. So, I'm going to ask a controversial question. Do you have any creators that you like/hate? I don't hate anyone. I think hate is a strong word, but I do dislike a content creator, and I'm gonna hint to who that is. I really hope this doesn't cause trauma. I'm not gonna respond to them if you know, you know, and if you know, please spare me, and don't tell them that I said this. I'm not gonna say who it is, and if you know who it is, do not go out of your way. Do not attack them or anything. Do not even mention that I said this or anything, please. Okay, so they're the same creator that made a tier list video called, the cringiest CCs, rating content creators based on how cringy they are, I guess. And it's like, what the heck? Why would you even do that? That's mean. There's no reason to do that. And I think they even like they made a fake apology, I think, if I remember correctly. But like it was just a rage bait, I think. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly. I'm gonna uh I don't know. I don't wanna watch them I guess take that with a grain of salt that they made a fake rage bait apology. They aren't official CC by the way, but they have a pretty big impact on the community. Specifically during Legacy, I think is when they had a more of a fan base. But because of that toxicity, that very unnecessary toxicity of like shaming other creators. I know like a lot of content creators, it seems like they don't put a lot of effort in, especially like people don't like TikTok content creators. I just want to say it's not that serious. It's not that serious to go out of your way to harass and bully people. Just if you're bothered by their low effort quote unquote content, don't like you can talk about it amongst like your peers, but like don't go out of your way to harass them and stuff. It's unnecessary. There's no reason to do that. And I also want to say that I don't dislike them even. I don't even though I'm answering the question with them, I don't dislike them as a person. I think I have an acquaintance that's kind of friendly with them, and I've seen they're pretty chill. Like, aside from the negativity that they spread, which is kind of odd. So, like, it's like I don't personally dislike this person, but I dislike the content they make and the negativity they spread. So I think that's all. I think that's all to the question answered. I think that's all I'll say. I'm not gonna respond if they respond to this. I'm not even gonna like engage. If they respond, I'm probably not even gonna know about it. Again, don't go out of your way to harass this person if you know who it is. Done. The other half of this question is creators that I like. Okay, so aside from the creators that I like that are in like my page, this little section on my page, don't eat me, please. Don't do it. Oh, they're nice. Hey. Aside from the creators that are in my profile section, I also like RB. He's one of my favorite content creators for Creatures of Sonaria, and he's one of the only content creators that I watch in my free time, I guess. So check out the people who are in my profile. The little I don't know, it's a profile tab of promoting channels. You can check out those people, and also I think people who already know who RB is. If you don't know who he is somehow, you can go check him out. I genuinely like his content, and I admire him. You just sit. For another user, I'm in the middle of a path. Yep, I don't really care if I die, honestly. I don't know how I haven't died. Because I'm completely unfocused from the game. I don't care if I die, though. So, from another user that I can't pronounce, they asked, what is my favorite food and dessert? I think things that have rice, like curry. I like rice curry a lot. And also like fried rice a lot. I also like chicken alfredo, but that's another thing that has gluten in it regularly. Also like bacon. I kind of want to play other games on my channel. I'm not sure what that would be yet, but I don't know. Maybe I'll try things out. I know I won't fully abandon YouTube. It's a huge part of my life and a huge creativity outlet. So gaming is something I want to do. Maybe other types of gaming, and also art. I think. Okay. Let me go sit on this little ledge and I'll have another question to answer. So how does it feel to be a CC? Is from another name I can't pronounce. I'll try to put a screenshot on it on the screen if I can find it. Okay, so being a CC is something that has brought me a lot of happiness, and I love making a positive impact on the community and also just communities in general. I love making a positive impact on people in general. And I feel like my positive impact means more when I'm like, I guess, naturally like appreciate and admire me more than the average person because of my content creator rank. And people, they look up to me more. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. So I have more of an impact on people, I think, because of that. That's what gives me a lot of happiness. It's also been very stressful from, like I think people think that most content creators are like full of themselves, yes, just because they're a content creator, and I'm not that way at all. I realize I'm a real person. I bet there are content creators that are like that, but like don't. I recommend not like being like treating us harshly like that, because I think a lot of us do realize that we're human too, and I think a lot of us realize that we're not more important than the average player. I realize I'm not higher than anyone else because of my rank in the game. Don't group everyone together is my advice. Summarize. It's making me very happy to be a content creator, but it's also made me very stressed. And people's harshness and rudeness has affected me to a certain degree. Also, I try not to take it too personally, but it's just gonna affect you either way, in some degree. Because I realize, no matter what like I do online, no matter what I do, I can't appeal to everyone. So I realize to not take things too personally. So think time to ask, will I ever come back to Creatures of Sonaria? So, yes, I guess in a way, yes, a little bit, but not. I don't think I'll ever have the same appreciation for the game as I once did. I don't think it'll mean as much to me as it once did. If the game if the game updates and I'm interested in the update, I think sometimes I'll come back to it. It's very rare that I'm interested in an update, but let's see. I hate the UI change. It's so overwhelming now. Huh? This UI is extremely confusing, really. How what is the real way to get to the gachas? I want to figure this out now. Oh, what did I click? Shop? Creatures? Okay, creatures. Okay. This is really overwhelming. Okay. So, an update is coming out that I'm interested in of this summer role being remade, and I really like it. So I may check it out. So like that's an example of me coming back to the game. If I'm interested in an update or something, then I think yes, I will come back to the game. When updates I'm interested in occur, I think I'll even play for like at most an hour at a time. Another name I can't pronounce. Again, we'll try to find their name and put it on screen. Would you recommend anyone to become a CC in Creatures of Sonaria, or do you think you need really good skills? And this question kind of confused me a bit because I don't really know what they mean by good skills. But so I'm gonna answer this to the best of my ability. I don't recommend everyone to be a CC, especially if you can't handle stress well. And I meet a lot of people who want to become a CC just to become rich in the game. Don't do that. If Creatures of Sonaria is your hobby and you love to create, if you handle stress in communities well, basically, go for it. Yes, I recommend it to you guys. If you're meaning, no, you do not have to be good at the game in that way to become a CC. That's how I started off. My PvP has always been terrible. especially in Recode. It's been my PvP is terrible. So if you handle stress well, if you handle crowds well, if you like to create, if Creature Scenario is something that you're passionate about, if you know how to push record on a screen recorder, and if you're okay, if you know like basic editing skills, yes, perfect, go for it. Yes, go. Okay, so this is the last question, I think. My demon is demon eye zin ha question mark. I don't know how to pronounce that. What's your favorite creature? I answered that at the beginning of the video if I didn't cut it out. My favorite creature is Rukig. The reason why I like Rukig, even though it's like it's looked down upon, like it's not, it's a tier 1. It's just a little guy. That's the reason why I like it. It's because it's just a little guy. It's cute. I don't like creatures actually just like tier 5s and a lot of tier 4s. They aren't my style, but like the little tiny little baby guys. I like those creatures, so that's why I like Rukig a lot. Other creatures I like are Parugama and Munal. So that is all the questions. I think that's all the questions I've received. I think that's all of them answered. I finally finished recording this video. Like, if it hasn't been in a year, it's been almost a year since I announced that I'm doing a Q&A video. And I'm very sorry about the delays. Things just kept coming up. I kept getting more stressed. I'll see you guys next time, whenever that is. This is why I need a plushie to talk. Okay. Yep, I can do this. Okay. So, today is July 6th. And, before I even, get into that, I wanted to say, I'm talking through a plushie just for a source of comfort. Because I get very anxious when talking. You can probably see that. And that is maybe why I left at the beginning of this clip, to show you that I get anxious when talking, but people may think it's performative, but that happens. That feeling, that anxiety feeling happens every time. Anyways, I'm getting off track. So I was diagnosed with 7 disorders. This is the document that my psychiatrist did. It's 59 pages long. This is 58, but the other page tore off. It's right here. It's 59 pages. He said it's over 20,000 words, so it's extremely thorough. And another thing, the reason why I'm telling the world, the people who see all this, is because I want to have a genuine community. I want to have a semi-personal community with my audience. I want to have a safe space, and I feel like these things are a huge reason why, it's the main reason why I am the way I am. So I wanted to just let people who will care know about these things. It took months to get these, and it took even longer to actually pursue the diagnosis. So the second half of this clip is messy, so I'm gonna redo it. This video is gonna be messy in its entirety, but whatever. I was diagnosed with autism. We already knew that. Autism spectrum disorder. I was diagnosed with that. We already knew that. It's obvious. It's obvious that I'm autistic, but it's weird, I guess, having that validated by a professional. I don't know how to put it. It's just this is real type of feeling. So I was also diagnosed with ADHD, social anxiety disorder, which is obvious, generalized anxiety disorder, which is obvious. I knew that I've had that all my life. Also diagnosed with major depressive disorder, and I was also diagnosed with avoidant personality disorder and PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. Those are all of my diagnoses. Yes.